Larry, I'd like you to explain why you've been crying.
You know, so I really respect Ali a whole lot.
It hurt you to punish him that way, didn't it?
I feel that he fought one of the baddest heavyweights in the world today, and you cannot take credit from him.
The year was 1980. Muhammad Ali was the most recognizable and possibly the most loved man on earth.
I done made you famous enough. Everywhere I go, you follow me to get your name in the papers and on television.
His accomplishments in the ring were the stuff of legend.
Just come in and is entertaining.
I mean, he was the Louisville Lip at this time, the mouth that roared. And he packs the garden.
The heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
I told you all that I was the greatest of all time. I told you today I'm still the greatest of all time.
Always down from that right hand.
I'm not sure that there's anybody left, really, for you to fight. You.
Muhammad Ali's career until now was already something unforeseeable and immensely respectable, becoming the second youngest heavyweight champion of all time, beating the scariest man in the division since Joe Louis.
You can look at me, I'm loaded with confidence. I can't beat me. I had 180 amateur fights, 22 professional fights, and I'm good as a girl.
Don't you have any respect for him at all as a fighter?
As a fighter? I think he should be locked up for impersonating a fighter.
Sonny Liston, back-to-back with iconic knockouts in both performances and demolishing the top contenders of his own time in Zora Foley, Ernie Terrell, and George Chavella.
And Cassius Clay wins a hard-fought...
Newspapers, and they saw like it was an easy fight. It was far from an easy fight. It was a tough fight.
Muhammad Ali had a loud mouth that was impossible to ignore, yet his craft in the ring made him ironically breathtaking. Finding influence in the great Sugar Ray Robinson, whose prime was mainly through the 40s and early 50s before Ali turned pro, Muhammad decided to make agility, speed, and engine what made him so powerful in the ring, rather than just focusing on brute strength like so many heavyweights before him.
Fast, fast, fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. Incredible.
His iconic 3 wars with Joe Frazier, the incredible rumble in the jungle to beat George Foreman, and dethroning Leon Spinks in 1978 to become heavyweight champion for an unprecedented 3rd time. Ali took retirement from the ring.
What is it that motivates a retired champion to come back?
To be champion again. That's what motivates you.
Ali, in retirement, missed the ring and the spotlight and became restless in retirement, also needing money because of the never-ending needs of his entourage.
I shall return. I will regain it on the 3rd.
When he thought of returning, he intended to face John Tate for the WBA title. However, Bob Arum scuttled those talks by demanding Ali take a much smaller purse. Thus, Don King stepped in and offered something that Ali couldn't reject: $8 million to come out of retirement and face Larry Holmes.
I will go to him. I will make this man fight every second, every round, and I don't think he can go 8 rounds.
That Larry Holmes, who had once been a student and sparring partner of Ali. By then, Holmes had defeated Ken Norton and become the WBC champion.
He got the title in hell, so I got back. But he's my sparring partner. He's my sparring partner.
Holmes was built differently. He possessed a boxing style that was both effective and elegant. His approach combined athleticism, tactical prowess, and an unyielding spirit. Holmes was known for his remarkable stamina and conditioning, which allowed him to maintain a high level of performance throughout his career.
Where I go, people say, Ali, what about Ali? What about Ali? What about Ali? I have to knock this man out for the people who say, well, he knocked the man out, but they're going to say he was old. So what? I'd rather them say he was old than say I was nothing.
Ali, almost 50 pounds overweight, had to try to lose that weight and shrug off 2 years of ring rust in just a few months. He went through extreme physical training to get in ideal shape.
To have your reflexes and your skills the way once they were.
Charles Carter, my sparring partner, 22 years old, 160 pounds, same height as Holmes, I'm faster.
His speech slurred, and he was certainly not in the same health as before. Even worse, his Parkinson's had advanced. Ali could not pass the standard fight physical, and the Nevada State Athletic Commission had the former champion examined at the famed Mayo Clinic as a precondition to being granted a boxing license. Nonetheless, incredibly and disgracefully, doctors found no specific condition to prohibit Ali from fighting.
30 years old, here's the man unbeaten, 7 straight knockouts. Ty Jones' record, and I'm gonna knock him out. Right there.
There's a lot of strategy about fights for many years. We're gonna talk about Holmes. Got all his weaknesses.
All his weaknesses, we got it.
When Holmes arrived in Las Vegas for his final 3 weeks of training, there was no visible evidence that he was in anything but excellent physical condition. He worked harder for Ali than for any previous opponent.
Champion of all champion, Ali will fall. He won't go 8 rounds, I predict it. Ali will fall. The old man is in fierce trouble.
The tension escalated as both fighters set aside their familiarity and turned against each other.
You slapped me.
That's just the beginning of what you're gonna get.
I'm gonna knock you out. No. And you scared of me. You know you meet your master.
I swear to God.
You know you meet your master.
I swear to God.
I will destroy Holmes. And I want you to play this thing over to the public and make me like a fool. It's behind, so man and that. I cannot lose the Holmes. I cannot lose the Holmes and play it the next day.
There he is, the returning hero. Maybe not this time the conquering hero.
On October 2nd of 1980, the showdown between two of the toughest fighters in heavyweight history finally arrived to thunderous applause with a self-aware smirk from both as they face off, knowing their charisma and personality have generated some of the most significant profit of their career as both Americans swiftly put their game face on and touch gloves.
For round 1, wide-eyed, posturing Ali. Holmes, purposeful. Holmes really would like to make mincemeat of him early. 37 KOs. Holmes, the way Joe Louis did. He was demolished. Good right to the belly by Holmes. The left jab sticking by Holmes. Ali. 30 seconds left in round 2. Holmes being careful. And a fist. Ali kept at bay. A good combination by Holmes. He is now much faster than the... Again, a good combination to Holmes. Into the final minute.
By the third round, Ali knew he was done, knowing he couldn't win, but he wouldn't quit. He looked at Holmes, understanding the only way out was if Holmes killed him in the ring. Ali could barely last 3 minutes before he knew there would be no 4th heavyweight title. No miracle. He'd come back one too many times.
I think this is the only time I saw fear in Ali's face.
45 seconds.
It was a contest. He was out there giving a bit of an argument. His left hand was going into play. But got worse and worse as we went along.
To Ali's face. In the background, cautioning Ali about holding on to the rope with one hand, flicking with the other.
Through the 5th and 6th, Ali fought in a fog, blinking as if trying to clear his mind. He stared blankly, trying to process Holmes's relentless attacks, left jabs, everything landing on a man who could barely defend himself. Holmes, still unwilling to fully unleash, took a step back each time.
And I said, "You're not dancing. I keep giving you a signal to dance. You're not dancing." So he leaned back and told me, he says, "I'm tired."
Not winning this round, in my opinion, but me.
So when he started taking that licking against the ropes and he pulled up, I thought maybe possibly he would get his nose busted or a cut eye because Larry started him with uppercuts.
There was some discussion of stopping the fight round. I said maybe the 7th or 8th round. But that was between Boom Nina and Angelo at that time. They were discussing whether they should stop it or whether they shouldn't. But I think Ali kept saying he wanted to go on himself. So Ali being the boss, no one stopped it.
Yeah. As Holmes, Ali, the look of a terribly fatigued.
After the 8th, Dundee warned Ali that if he didn't start fighting, the referee would stop it.
Sad to see this.
In the 9th, Holmes dropped a sharp right hook.
6. Oh, that right hurt Ali.
Followed by a devastating uppercut.
7. When he gave it, oh, he's ready to go. This must be stopped. It is a sad way to end. This is the 9th round. The very round that Ali had said would certainly be the end. Legends die hard. Ali.
When the bell rang for the 10th, Ali dragged himself to his feet, staggering forward. Holmes wasted no time unleashing a final attack that could have wiped out half the heavyweight division. Somehow, Ali stayed on his feet.
Come on, that's it. Dig in, dig in. That's it. Go.
Sad to witness this, isn't it?
Use your hands.
By the 11th round, sitting on his stool with Dundee signaling surrender,
I stopped the fight.
All right.
Ali was the boss, and it was over.
He would not give in, Angelo Dundee. He cared about his fighter too much. The way Eddie Futch cared about Joe Frazier.
Holmes, with tears in his eyes, crossed the ring and embraced Ali, kissing him on the cheek. He told him with deep respect that if Ali ever needed anything, he'd be there.
And I didn't say this for years and years and years, but now I can say it. I didn't want to hurt Ali. I didn't want to bang him out. I hit him hard at times. I hit him hard enough to win the fight, and that's what I did.
All of my fans, you gotta recognize him. We gotta be honest. He won clean and square and fair. And I'll just say, give him your support from here on until I return.
Right on. Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes, y'all. Two great champions.
If you like watching this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing boxing content. Peace out.